You are now tuned to BS3 Network.
All right. Welcome back to another episode of the Fourcast. Why does it not say we live? Hold on a minute.
It's all good.
Why is it doing that?
Anybody got a double screen? I got these double screens.
Yeah, it's because we're live on
okay.
Instagram too. Yeah, we hold on. Yeah, we live. I don't know why I said we're not live. But anyway, welcome to the Fourcast. We getting closer and closer to the four of us actually being here.
Thank you.
Keep your prayers up for Doc. He's doing well. Should be coming back soon. And we're live on an added platform tonight. So we normally were just on, the main platforms, the YouTube, the Facebook, Twitter, or X, whatever you want to call it. But we're now live on Instagram as well. So those of you tuning in as we're reviewing this movie of tonight, which is A House of Dynamite, which is a new film. Definitely looking forward to getting you guys' perspective on this. I got a lot of thoughts already, but we'll get into it here in just a minute. But yep, it's called A House of Dynamite. I would suggest you check it out. It's on Netflix. One of those films that very suspenseful, entertaining. But how y'all doing tonight? Before we get into it.
Good. Good.
Good. All right, then let's get into some initial thoughts. Before we do that, let me read the plot of what this is about, and just to give a little bit of a breakdown on it. So it is a 2025 American apocalyptic political thriller directed by Kathryn Bigelow and written by Noah Oppenheim. The film features an ensemble cast: Idris Elba, Rebecca Ferguson. Really a great star-studded cast. Its plot follows the U.S. government navigating an official response to a singular nuclear missile launched by an unidentified enemy. Came out this year, was at the Venice Film Festival, so it's definitely one of those type of films that people have been checking out. But let's get into the initial thoughts. Whoops.
I'm used to her style of directing because The Hurt Locker was one of her first, and then Zero Dark 30, which I loved. That last scene where they were, I don't know if that was real or not, because that last scene in Zero Dark 30 when they infiltrated Osama bin Laden's estate, I was like, nah, this is real activity right here, man. This ain't no movie.
This is business right here.
It's real activity. But I'm used to her style. James Cameron's ex-wife. I remember when they were kind of going at it. Yeah, they were kind of going at it.
What was the name of that sitcom back in the day? That Cameron?
Was it the Titanic?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the 80s, 90s actor.
No, he's talking about that's Kirk Cameron.
That's Kirk Cameron. Yeah, he's nah. James Cameron. Mr. Titanic, Mr. Avatar, which is kind of interesting because that year in the Oscars, Hurt Locker was going up against him and Avatar, so that was pretty interesting because they were kind of like making it awkward and all that. But I enjoyed it. I mean, it was one of those things where I knew it was going to be kind of like they. It's like her style is like they always keep the protagonist like off the screen for a while, like or it's always you guessing who's who is it,
right. Who's really the problem, all that.
Right. And some of the characters never really take off. You might see them like once or twice, and then you're like, why are they even in here? Like, what are they doing? You know, but yeah, I thought it was okay for what it was. I mean, if she throws something else out there, I'd definitely watch it.
Yeah. What's up, CJ in the building? Thank you for tuning in. Man, CJ actually jumped in the comments on one of the Cowboys players, and they was looking for him. I mean, I don't know. Hopefully you're all right, CJ. CJ don't play, man. If they losing bad, he gonna let you know they losing bad. He'll let them know they losing bad.
Right.
But for me, man, it was a thriller. The suspense was on point. My only issue was the ending. So all I put down was a thriller with no ending because it didn't lead to. I mean, they left you wondering, but I don't need to be wondering. Just show me what it is.
I didn't really have too much of a problem with the ending because if you watch the credits, you can hear the bombs going off. Yeah. But you already know it's like, okay, they annihilating each other because nobody can figure out who launched this missile, or this nuke. But then I'm just curious, like, why would you not go after Washington? Why would you hit Chicago? Like,
I didn't get that at all. I didn't get that at all.
Chicago, man.
Yeah, really. I was like, man, you feel some type of way that they came out to Chicago?
No. I mean, it's the most important city in America. I mean, why would you go after DC? I mean, it's a doofus, man.
That's where everybody is. I mean, to me, that would be the spot you would go to first. You would go to DC first, then you can go to Chicago and LA and all that.
I think the Chicago thing was important because you knock out the central part of it. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got LA. It's easy. It's the natural play to go to LA, New York, DC. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You go out to Chicago because the nuclear activity contaminates left and right. So you hit DC, you just go into the ocean. Mm. You hit Chicago, you're gonna knock out the entire Midwest, and it will continue to contaminate the country going wide. That's what I would think.
Okay. So that's a good point.
And then I live here. We gotta get rid of rap.
Right. You gotta get rid of the main man.
Yeah.
The master plan.
Start at the top, man.
Work your way down.
Thanks. And then the nuke, man.
Yeah. But what was your initial thoughts?
I thought it was wonderful, and unlike you, I appreciated the end because the end provokes thought. What's next? Yeah. What do we do in the event? Mm-hmm. How do we prevent this? Versus tying it up in a bow, it creates conversation for things like this. It gave us opportunity to have the conversation. It should provoke thought to help us, like I was just saying on my show a few minutes ago, we must provoke thought to engage to prevent future issues. It should make everybody, if you watch this movie, everybody who watches this movie should have a conversation with 10 friends. And they should have a conversation with 100 friends. And they should have a conversation with 500 friends. And then we should start going to our political people and saying, hey, y'all, this should never happen.
Right. Yeah. That's really where the conversation should be directed to. Because they're going to be the ones really having to make the decisions.
Right, because then if you tie it up in a bow, it's oh well, and like you said, you heard those bombs, and if you are anything that's resembling a human, you should go, oh my god.
Right.
So I enjoyed that aspect of it.
Yeah, and they didn't necessarily have to put it in a bow, wrap it up, but I feel like they didn't even show what happened in Chicago. You just assumed based on everything they said, based on their movements, based on their reactions. But the ending part, I'm cool with. Idris Elba making a decision, and whatever he made it. Yeah. But I would have loved to seen the Chicago part. Like, okay, let's show this, so then we know.
Yeah,
for sure, like what's going on.
But see, that's the thing, man. Leave it to your imagination, and it's way worse than they can ever make it.
Right. Which I get it, and that is good too. But I think some films, I don't know, it would just be the kiss.
It's just that visual aspect.
Yeah, you could add that in there. But
takes away from it. I think.
I like it.
Okay, imagine. Picture Chicago in your mind.
Yeah.
Now picture a nuclear weapon hitting Chicago. What's left?
Nothing.
Not much.
See?
So they couldn't,
right? They couldn't have made it worse than you just said it.
Worse than you just imagined. That's a good point. That's a good point. Now, the first thing I was thinking was this right here. This was very similar, which I didn't finish watching this, but Paradise. Yeah. And maybe this was like I definitely wanted to touch on this first. This is probably the precursor to Paradise, because Paradise was they were already already underground. They were already the nuke had already hit. And now they're building underground. So A-Trap, I know you were big on this. Talk about that parallel.
Yeah. First, we gonna vote you off the presidency. He ain't watched Love.
Hey, I did. Now, Paradise, I only watched a couple episodes. I ain't came back to it.
Oh man, you gotta finish Paradise.
That's my bad.
What is it? Before you watch that?
He's on fire.
The election year is next year. You better get your act together. But I do see the similarities in Paradise, and see, like you said, you summed it up. It's the prequel to Paradise. It's why you need Paradise.
Yeah.
That's why I said, like, we don't know what happened in Paradise, but we just wondered. Right. And then they showed that spooky nerd alert, spoiler alert. Then they show it at the end when people didn't really die.
Right.
Oh, really?
Right. Yeah.
They were living underground for nothing, or they?
Yeah. Watch the end, brother.
You gotta watch.
I got homework. Let me tell you.
You gotta go watch it.
But now on the serious side, that's why I said, man, it's better as an untold story, because like you thinking the world is over on Paradise. Me and Wilkes know.
Yeah.
Oh,
right. Like, oh well.
Right. Like, what's next? Right. That's why I love it. So yeah, it is very similar. It is the prequel to Paradise.
Oh yeah, especially when they go into that mountain.
Right. The mountain was the underground, to this one. But that's a good point though, because in Paradise immediately you don't get any backstory, so your mind's already trying to figure out what happened. Then they had the murder in there too, so that even adds a whole nother, a whole nother spin to it. And then when we talk about A House of Dynamite, there's different characters. They got the female character Rebecca Ferguson. She's calling her husband like, just drive west. And he's like, what the hell's going on? And you got the other guy, sound like he was dealing with a family issue. And then you can see how he's hard on his team.
Yeah.
And then you got the black guy who was supposed to be proposing to his girlfriend. I mean, so talk about that, Wilkes. I know you're familiar with this director.
Yeah, that's why I said you got these characters that, once again, it's what if, and then they go back toward the end. They show people going into the bunker. Not everybody, but they show those people. You're like, man, she does this. Like, she'll give you some characters, and it's like, well, what about these characters? They're kind of like a stepping stone to another character.
Yeah, there are means to the end, but they're not the end.
Because the way they made it seem like Rebecca Ferguson was going to spearhead this thing, like they made it seem like she was, but that's not, and that's how she directs. Like she doesn't have that main now. She has a main character, but she puts these other characters out front first. That's kind of like that movie with Kevin Costner. It's a Western. He wasn't in the movie until almost damn near. You were almost like 2 hours in. Almost you were almost like an hour and something like that into the movie. You're like, where's Kevin Costner? But he was building a story to that, to kind of building these characters up. Because when he come back, these characters are gonna play a critical role later. But she does that, and I found it kind of interesting. But also, like you said, you kind of that imagination. You're just like, did they make it? I mean, we know they weren't anywhere close because some of them, like they had an Alaska facility, and where was this other facility at? Did they during the bombing, while the bombing is happening? It's like, okay, did they get the shelter? How many shelters are there? I mean, you make it seem like there's only one mountain to get to, and did they have to travel? Did they get helicopter? You don't know. So it's definitely one of those things. Like you said, it makes you think about, like, you gave me these characters, but you didn't really expound on them. But Paradise, another parallel. It's kind of like that lady with her kids. Mm-hmm. It's like, hey, if me and my children, I got to survive. I'm the architect. It's like, if anybody survive, I got to survive. Yeah, I'm the one that built this place. Right. So that kind of thing, But I thought it was from. It does kind of leave you like, as you go on, you're like, wait a minute. But then it's like, okay, well, now the president's in view, or he's kind of on screen, and now it's just pretty much focusing on the president and his relationship with his wife, and she's out of the country and how she does.
Right. She was in Kenya. Right. And then to your point, Wilkes, I think you said this at the beginning. His screen, it's like he was on a Zoom, but his camera wasn't on.
Right.
I'm like, was that on purpose, or that just just happenstance that he just didn't have his camera? Well, he was at like a WNBA event or something like that. They said.
No, that was later on. He went
later on with Angel Reese.
Maybe that was just a part of the.
That's another one of the, like I said, it's another one. That's how she directs. It's like she'll have characters off scene. She'll have sometimes. I've watched where she'll. I think it's in Hurt Locker. There was a part where you didn't even see one of the. I can't think of his name now, but I think it was one of the general of that bomb squad, like, or whatever. And it was just like they gonna show his face, so they just gonna keep showing the paperwork on the desk.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly. What she does,
man, and this got crazy mixed reviews. I'm talking about it was really either end of the spectrum. It was a 5 or a 1. There wasn't a lot of in the middle, and so this is one of those, you love it or hate it. But I think the suspense, the camera angles, just the way that they were going about the story, I felt like was great. But at the end, and I think that's a great film. I've said this before. Great films leave you wanting more at the end. Like, that's the whole purpose. Either for you to talk about it, for you to predict what you think the ending was.
Right.
And then they get us. They get people doing podcasts. They get people writing about it.
Who
ending knows? Explained.
Right. And who knows if the president even made it or not?
True.
I mean, because the admiral, that Navy SEAL, well, he wasn't an admiral, but that Navy SEAL, they kept making it seem like he was in on something. The way that they would have him looking and the camera angles, and it was like, man, you gonna shoot the president on the plane or what? On the helicopter?
Right. The way he was looking, and his demeanor was very interesting.
Like, very sinister.
Right.
Exactly. That's what I was talking about, man. I think this is great. And I know you're not gonna take it as a shot at you, but we need to make people like you want to see the end, but then you got to make it up. That's the beauty in cinema to me.
Yeah.
You know what happens next.
Right. Yeah.
We don't.
I love movies that end just like I love movies that end like that. That's why birds drives my wife crazy, man. Birds. My wife cannot understand, like, okay, where did the birds come from? Where did they go? Why did they come from where? She cannot forgive Alfred Hitchcock for that movie to save her life. I was like, Birds is a masterpiece.
Yeah, it is.
I love when it ends like that because you guess it at that point. You were like,
and it's almost like it's like an excitement, anger, because you like that's it, right? It's it. You brought us all the way here.
Yes,
that's it. But that's cinema though. That's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, it's an open door. You know, a comedy closed the door. A love story is a closed door. Right. But everything else, it could be a sequel. It could be.
Yeah.
It could lead.
This is honestly the timing for this coming out compared to Paradise is quite amazing. Because if you watch Paradise and then you watch this, you're like, they were talking to each other. I don't know.
The fact that he's a president again in another movie.
Right, exactly. They was basically throwing a lob up to Paradise. People should go. People like me should go back and watch all of Paradise now.
Yeah. People like you.
People like me. But thank you everybody for tuning in. Like I said, we're live on Instagram for the first time tonight. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, BS3 TV on Roku. You see that scrolling down at the bottom. And so, you know, when you look at this, like a film like this, I think to me, this also makes you think today's time, like who's our biggest enemy? And if that enemy, or even a lesser enemy, like they were kind of talking about in this film, like they didn't know who it was. They was like, maybe it's Korea, maybe it's Russia, and then maybe it's this other country over here that we did dirty, and they just decided. So like, who's our biggest enemy?
And the fact that it was one of this far. But wasn't it one of our nukes that got launched? It wasn't even a foreign nuke. I thought it was one of our nukes. Like they had hacked the program or something.
Oh wow!
It wasn't even. I didn't
get that.
Yeah, but, I thought it was one of our nukes that had. I thought that they had launched, and it wasn't even like an adversary nuke. I don't think I could be wrong. I thought I got that idea. Like I'm like, oh, so did they hack into the system and they launched it? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I missed that.
Yeah, it could have. It could have been.
Oh,
but I'll kick it off on this question. I think it's ourselves. I think we are our biggest enemy.
Oh,
and all we continue to do is open the door and leave opportunity.
Yeah,
the other enemies to come up, especially right now. Like we run our mouths, we cocky, we just think we're on the top of the world until something happens.
Yep. Well, it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like what they were hinting at in here. It's like once they get you fighting amongst yourselves, you ain't paying attention.
Right, exactly. You're not paying attention to everybody else.
Yeah, your defense is down.
Right. Right. A-Trap, you want to touch on that?
Who's weak?
Oh, man.
Yeah, but it is. It's coming to a point where, you know, we've picked on so many people. The United States has picked on so many people. I'm not weak. No. The United States has picked on so many people that you wouldn't know, because even the current regime, they're talking down to people. They're talking
real reckless,
and you don't know where it's coming from.
Right.
And then that makes Chicago even the more obvious choice, because it's easy for us to get New York and LA, but we're gonna get you right here.
Yeah.
To let you know.
Yeah. And see, that's what I was telling one of my coworkers. It was like a place like Iran, they don't need to hit you next week, tomorrow. They're very patient. They'll hit you 10 years later. Mm-hmm. And then you'll be wondering what the hell happened.
Sneaky too. Like they'll train for years learning how to drive trains.
Yeah,
that they can derail every last train.
Right.
Like that's
tell you, they don't. Yeah, they don't wait. They don't need to hit you next week. They don't need to hit you tomorrow. They'll wait and wait. They'll wait you out.
Hey, shout out to the lady in my life. First giving honor to God, who's the head of my wife over here. You know, that testimony service. My kids, you know, everybody stand up. But anyway, definitely a foreshadowing of where we are now, and we have incompetent administration. Next.
Oh yeah, they don't care. They think changing
on top of the world.
Yeah, they think changing the defense secretary back to War College and all of them, like that's gonna strike fear into them. Like, stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Secretary of War and all this. Boy, calm down.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah. And then I'll go to this another comparison. If y'all remember this film we watched, this one was more comical. This film was more serious. But Don't Look Up. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
And they it was a similar situation. They were trying to fire a missile to intercept that missile.
Yeah.
They didn't end up working out. And then in this film they tried something. Didn't they try another option, or they did it again and it didn't work? Something happened. They tried
it twice and it didn't work.
They tried it. Yeah, something weird.
Yeah.
Ronald Reagan's had this defense system. It's called Star Wars. That's what that is.
Oh, okay. But yeah, this film really opens your eyes to you know, nuclear weapons, who has them. And I like the different pieces where they said, okay, at the beginning they said in this era or year they decided they weren't going to have as many nuclear weapons around the world, and that time is ended. Yeah. And then the wording, I felt like the big, large wording that was you know in front of the that was good cinematography. I appreciated that. I would definitely watch more horror films just because it gives you that suspense feel.
This one definitely, I can tell she had a little Zero Dark 30 in it because it was a long way from Hurt Locker, and it definitely had some influences from Zero Dark 30. The music, the font, the big flashing of the words, and kind of like the locations, and how she made it seem like you were watching 3 episodes in one because they would cut to like. Yeah, that's how she directed. And that Zero Dark 30 is just like that. Like it cuts. It's a lot of talking. And matter of fact, one of the guys that was, if I'm not mistaken, well, I know one of the guys, he was in Zero Dark 30. He's in this, but he didn't have like a big role. He walked in on the guy that was talking to somebody on the intercom when they were in the president's operations command center. Yeah. But there was definitely some influence from Zero Dark 30 because I don't think she has done anything else after that. Not that I'm familiar with.
I think that was the last. Yeah, I think that was the last thing that she did, and then this. But yeah, let me look it up real quick. Yeah, I think this was the last thing. But she's definitely. Detroit was the last thing she did.
That's right. I didn't watch that one.
2017.
Yeah, that was good. I like Detroit.
Yeah. But she's definitely got a style. You can see for sure.
She's got her own style.
I like the ancillary characters though. When you just, because those people are people in your life.
Right. That's a good point.
You just, it might like okay, for us, we do the Fourcast every week. Let's say we'll hold this dog. It's your wife watching this. His sister is my sister. Then the people who support us.
Yeah.
Once in a while, Big Illinois slides through.
Right.
Right. Drop a gem and then he keeps going, and then this person slides through, and so I think those people are necessary because that's how life works.
Right. Yeah. They are the pieces in life that you walk by, that you see, the people that you don't see all the time, but you see them, and so those they're pieces to the story. Like, and you have to have that, I think, in order to tell a story. What was the biggest wow moment for you guys?
I think when it launched, damn, he's starting out quick.
The biggest wow moment for me is when I think he's the Secretary of State. That's what I'm assuming he was. And he called his daughter to warn her, and she wasn't accepting of it. She kind of dismissed him, and he just played it off like it wasn't nothing wrong. He stood tall to his position, but then when it came down to it, he walked off the roof of the White House.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was like, wow.
The way he was kind of like frozen in time, looking at that screen. I was like, oh, he finna do something. He finna do something.
And it was just calmly, like he walked past the guys and they were like, "Where are you going?" And
don't worry.
It was just one of those that you wasn't gonna expect. You didn't think was gonna happen.
Not like that. I thought he was gonna shoot himself.
Like that. Right. And that again, that's what makes a film. We doing good, CJ. Hope everyone having a good night. We appreciate you. Cowboys on a bye week, so I don't know. You don't have a lot to necessarily yell about, but don't worry because they play this week, so you'll have plenty of content. But I appreciate you, CJ. Make sure you subscribe. Plays by CJ. For me, it was that death list. When they came around, it was like, we need you to write down your name and social security number. And the guy was like, yeah, this is the death list. Something go down, we need to know who was here. Like that would have been like, man, this is it. Like it's over with. And it seemed like the black character, he didn't call his fiance, did he? I don't remember seeing that part.
You never did. That's what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying. Like she's playing to that. Now, as the bombs are falling, it's like, did they make it to safety? Did they get to where they needed to be? So that's why I was saying, like, she directs like that. So that's her MO.
Yeah. And then another one was when the white girl walked up to the sister. She only been here a few weeks. How she get to live?
Right.
Yeah.
My wife was like, slap that lady.
Yeah.
Like,
tell your ass.
Hey, I'm with her, man.
Yeah, man. Tell your ass, man.
I'm fully invested in my 401k. Why can't I live?
Right. Exactly. Why she get to go?
Right.
And
we all go.
And it's very interesting how they chose certain people to go to this bunker. Obviously,
either raffle or lottery.
Right. Yeah. And I think somebody got to be able to tell, what led up to that. Now they can see what they can hear, what happened after that. But
there's always a movie like that. Yeah. You got to have that person to stay behind, or somebody's got to protect the White House secrets, some BS like that.
Hey, I'm right here with you, CJ. You said laugh out loud. I'm done. I'm done on the side of the Packers versus Eagles. The third quarter, 10 minutes left, and nobody has scored. Wow.
Whoa,
I'm not purposefully watching any games. If it happens to be on and I got absolutely nothing to do, which is never, then I will watch a game. But you're not getting my time, man. My time too valuable. Spend it on y'all. I'll catch the highlights. I listen to radio every day. They'll tell me what happened. What didn't happen.
Check my Palm Pilot.
My Palm Pilot, right?
Damn. Palm Pilot.
Yeah, man. Throwback. Hey, we thought we made it, man, with the pen. It was in black and white.
They were on to something if they could have stayed in business.
Did they sell that to somebody, or they just?
I think they just. I forgot. I think somebody bought them out, but they were on to something if they could have stayed with it, but they kept changing the design.
Yeah.
Samsung was like, excuse me. Galaxy got people in the chokehold out here with that pen. Galaxy got people the Ultra, man, got people in the chokehold.
Yeah. All right. So music composer was Volker Bertelmann, and he did the music on Day of the Jackal.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did he do Day of the Jackal?
The music was on. This made me think of Sicario. I don't know if you've ever seen that. This made me think of that. It just had you on the edge of your seat. It had you wondering what was happening next. It definitely gave you that suspense feel. I think they did perfect with that one. So I don't have no problem with
She's gonna make me rewatch Zero Dark 30, man. Jeez. 3 hour movie, man.
Have you seen The Day of the Jackal? Hey, Trap.
I'm really not into the espionage thing, but I've seen it.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Well, he's a sniper. He's like a paid sniper.
The whole war thing, I'm not into it. But
that's me all day, man. I love it. Let me out.
Hey, The Day of the Jackal is good, man. It's good. Definitely, it's that suspense, same type of thing.
Closest I get to James Bond.
Hey, when we gonna get the Idris Elba James Bond? They still working on that? Is it?
I don't want a black James Bond, man. No.
I don't know, man. They
already in the world with a black James West. No. Next thing you know, it's gonna be a white Shaft. No.
Nah, they ain't doing that.
Ain't gonna ever be no damn white Shaft.
They ain't doing that. Ain't no white man on earth.
Nah, man.
Let white folks have their guys, man. Shout out to the white people, man. Keep your James.
Kojak about as close as you got. That's about all you get.
See, man, we don't want no what black dude doing things. No.
They gonna get it, man. They gonna get it. They've been looking for that man forever, man.
Hey, man. James Bond is.
They already had the black. They already had the black James Bond, the female James Bond.
Hey, if she white, she can be that.
No, she was black. She's in the last one. She's a 00.
You can be a double knot, Jeff Robodine.
They were already hinting.
But no, man.
Too late.
No, James
Too late, man. They already. That last James Bond, they had her in there, man. They
got multiple 00 agents, but
but they were hinting like she gonna take the road. They were hinting like she gonna take the reins, but
were they leading it up that she could have been in the next one?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Jane, I guess it would be Jane Bond.
You saw her on the way to 00 when she shot 007 in The Sky's Fall.
Yeah. They were drumming it up like she was gonna be the way if they really wanted to volley it to her, she's in the Jackal. She's in the Day of the Jackal. That's her.
Oh, is that her?
That's her.
The
Day of
detective?
the Jackal. Yeah.
Oh, she was great. Man, my heart was hurt when she died. Well, I don't know. She was shot, but we
don't. Yeah. Well, once again, to play to the imagination,
to the mind. But hey, she's a hell of an actor, though. Man.
Yeah.
She was in the Woman King too, right? That was the same.
I'll buy some crackers and leave them by the bed for her too.
Yeah.
These are milking cookies by the bed. I left something for you by the bed.
That last James Bond, I mean, they could, if they wanted to, they could volley it to her. I mean, they were setting her up to make it seem like she was going to run with it, but anything can happen. Now that Jeff Bezos, now that Amazon owns the rights, so they can do whatever they want now.
I do not, Jeff. I don't shop with you a lot already. You bring a brother into that, man.
Now that they own it.
No,
don't do it.
No, Black James Bond, man.
Hey, he can do whatever requires the most.
Next thing you know, it's gonna
be most benefit to him. The most money they can make. He can go after that.
There's gonna be a white collar.
When they talking about Damon, what's the guy's name from Snowfall?
Damon Idris.
Oh, they wanted him. Yeah, they were looking at him too. Yeah, they were looking at him.
Wakanda, man, not James Bond, man.
They've been trying to get a black Englishman to play that role.
And this is one of them that they're not gonna rush. They go patiently wait. They gonna get the guy.
And they gonna call what's his name? Coogler gonna come in and direct it.
They already dropped the ball in like 1987, 89.
Thunderball.
It took them 10 years to make Pierce Brosnan the damn James Bond. He's been on this show called Remington Steele, and the whole world was like, he could be the next James Bond.
It took him forever, what, 98, 95?
It was like the Pacquiao Mayweather fight. They waited too long.
Yeah.
They old.
Yeah, he was getting up there in age. Now he's in every damn thing.
Right.
Yeah,
really. Even sappy comedies. He did something like sappy comedy, rom-com on Netflix.
Well, we got a little bit of that from Doubtfire when he was the new boyfriend.
Oh, right. True. I forgot.
A remake of Steve McQueen movie.
Cincinnati Kid.
Something about a crook when him and Rene Russo. No. It ain't Rene Russo. It's man.
Oh, it's not the big. Oh gosh.
Something about a heist or something.
Yeah, what's it called? I want to say it was the big game or the big something.
Something. Yeah, man.
I can't think of the name. Yeah.
What's his name? Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah.
He's in is it Mobsters on Paramount? He's in Mobsters right now.
Yeah, I mean he's that guy. Like in anything he's ever been in.
Yeah.
He's
he got a movie on Netflix where it's him and Jackie Chan, I think. Is it Jackie Chan?
Really?
I think it's Jackie Chan. But they got Pierce Brosnan. He's like the bomber in there, and they trying to like track him. I think it's Jackie Chan. The movie is crazy, man. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's a McQueen remake, man. I can't think of the name of it. I'm looking it up now.
Is it called The Big Heist? It's called The Big something.
Something along those lines.
Yeah.
What I got his movie list. What year you think it was?
Maybe 89, 90.
The Fourth Protocol? No. I don't know. The Deceivers? No, probably not that.
No, I'd have to look it up. I don't remember that one.
I can't think of it. It's Thomas Crown Affair.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah.
That was a great movie, but don't look back to the point. No black James Bond.
Yeah.
I mean, you open up a can of worms, it's gonna be a white Harlem Globetrotter. It's gonna be a white Shaft.
Nah, they know better. They already got to sign a contract.
They can do a white Shazam though. They can do that. The Shaq Shazam I'm talking about.
Jim Carrey. Put Jim Carrey in
there. Yeah, man. Don't let white folks have their thing, man. They already messed it up. Will Smith is James West. James West is the coolest white boy on TV, man. You can get Will Smith playing.
And Wild Wild West was trash, man.
That's what I'm saying. He would have had a white dude.
Wild Wild West was trash. Mel Gibson play that role. Like, they're done with it.
Yeah, they could have had a racist on there, man.
They was tripping on that one. They was trying too hard.
Was that before his Men in Black, or was that right during that time? Was he?
I think it was right. Yeah, it was right around that time.
He was making his own music videos for the movies, and then he was writing his own soundtracks. And
Look, he passed up the Matrix for that.
Yeah, he passed up the Matrix. Yeah.
Wow, holy airball, like they. Wow, man. Yeah, that was
no white Batman either. No black Batman either.
Nah, I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that.
They already got that in the comic books, and they already hinting toward what's his name playing a black Superman, which they do have in another universe. Oh gosh, what's his name from Sinners?
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan.
DC got messed it up regardless. So I don't care who they got.
See, that's a parallel unit. That's a different universe. That's like Earth something. But I'm like, nobody knows that. Nobody stop.
You still giving us Batman parents getting shot in the alley. I don't care, man. His parents been dead. All right, 3 or 4 times.
We gotta see Batman parents get killed, man.
We know already.
I watched Fantastic Four today, and that was a pretty good movie.
Hey, Fantastic Four was great. I enjoyed that one. I saw that one at the movie theaters. That was pretty good.
That's Marvel. Marvel.
Yeah. No, but not it. They didn't do what we were complaining about. They didn't, and then they were in outer space. Right.
They sprinkled it in.
I don't have a problem with Marvel. DC is the one I got the problem with.
We know when they went to space, they had a freak accident. We know.
Yeah. All right, let's get back.
They didn't make Reed Richards a goofball this time.
Right. They made him. Yeah. They made him the way he needed to be. Yeah.
Reed Richards might be the coolest dude in the history of comic books.
Right. They got him there. The goofball Reed Richards. I don't know about that.
Yes, great joints, and he had a bad chick.
Yeah, man. What's all that matters, man.
So what did y'all think of the Jake Barrington character? The dude that seemed to, I don't even know where the dude came from. He just kind of came out of nowhere. He was the deputy national security advisor, and he was just running around like he had all the answers. Like, I'm like,
once again, that's what I'm saying. It was just like, what is this? Because even the lady at the reenactment, the Civil War reenactment,
that was like completely random.
Like they went to her for some questions. Next thing you know, it was just like,
it's my day off. It was like, it's a bomb about to hit Chicago. It's my day off.
Right.
Get your day off.
Looking at some damn reenactors.
Man. We don't need to see that no more. That's a whole other thing.
That's the real life.
That's the real people, though. You're right.
Yeah.
That maybe. Yeah. But I like the Barrington character because he was the opposite view. It seemed like really of everybody.
Right.
But nobody really seemed to listen to what he had to say. And then your mind starts to wonder, but maybe he was right because bombs going off. But I mean, what would you do? What would y'all do in that situation if you were the president and there's a missile to hit Chicago and there's a guy telling you, don't react, just let it go and things will be fine. That's right.
I kind of agree with him because if you strike wrong, you end the world.
Right. Yeah.
Because
like they said, they were guessing at who it was.
So you may be hitting the wrong person.
Yeah. And see, that's why I thought in the beginning they had made it seem like the program had gotten hacked and they had launched one of our nukes off the coast of Alaska, but I guess that wasn't the case.
Well, they opened it up basically saying that they thought it was a test from another country.
Yeah.
Because they were testing missiles. I don't know. I think it was Russia.
North Korea. That's what they're currently doing.
Yeah.
North Korea always launches some damn missiles. I get notifications from Japan. Oh, North Korea has launched a ballistic missile. I get notifications I'm like, they just launching ballistic missiles just to be launching.
Yeah. But they so that was the way they were leading with it, like, oh, it's just a test. And then they started looking further into it and they're like, oh no, this is coming towards us.
Yeah.
And that's when all, kind of all hell broke loose and all panic. And I mean, yeah, we to be in a situation like that, you really one decision away from making the wrong decision.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. That's why they were like, just like right now. Now this has nothing to do with, well, maybe it does indirectly. So of course we heard that, our current president wants the Panama Canal back. Why in the hell are we launching military training in the jungles of Panama? That's a blatant, you know what you're gonna do, man. It ain't gonna work. We see what you're doing, man. You come out here talking about I need the Panama Canal. The man said, nah, you crazy. Now now the Pentagon is launching training in the jungles of Panama. Man, stop, bro. You ain't finna go to war with Panama, man. You're gonna have problems, man. You just cut it out, man. Stop, man. Stop. So it's like we can't make those mistakes and go after people that we think, oh, well, is it Russia? Is it China? Or was it North Korea? It's like, man, you go. Every last one of them got allies too. So you hit the wrong person. Yeah, you hit the wrong person. It's not gonna go how you want it.
Right.
You punch the goose to your cousin in the face. The goose
right, exactly. The cousin come around the corner. You like, what you got to? I mean, what you got?
Yeah, exactly.
It's too late then. It's too late. You about to catch them hands.
Yeah, you better slow down, man.
I see real life. It was this one guy. He was a relatively tough guy, and he wasn't no bully, but he was a guy who was known to be, rough and tumble. And there was this other guy in the neighborhood who was known to be a exterminator.
Oh.
And their younger cousins got into a fight, and the exterminator cousin won. And the tough guy slapped the Terminator's cousin, and then the Terminator came around the corner, and he was like, "Hey man, why you slap my cousin?" He was like, "Hey man, I'm sorry. You can slap me back."
Oh damn!
But we were all friends, and the Terminator knew. Like, dude, did you think I would terminate you? Like, man,
I don't know, man. You might have.
Hey, maybe. Hey, the Debo in the neighborhood.
Yeah,
hey, man, I'm gonna tuck mine in this time. Bad decision, man. A bad decision.
Slap me back.
Hey, don't do that, man. Don't do that, man.
That's a classic movie, man. Friday Forever. The 2 and the 3, not as classic, but the one was.
The one is definitely legendary.
Yeah, legendary.
Hey, I need to take some Sudafed. Give me 2 seconds, because this sinus, I thought I was gonna be able to thug it out.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you. Right. Yeah.
You know how Whoops had a blurry sometime in his background? That's what it's like right now.
All right. I'll put it to the background.
Yeah. I just said I need to watch the second one. I was mixing the second one up with the last one, and I'm just like, I don't remember too much.
Yeah. I don't really. The second one was obviously with Mike Epps.
That was like his cousin or something.
Right.
Him out
and Clifton Powell.
Yeah.
Clifton Powell was in the second one, I think. The third, I don't remember the third one at all.
Pinky?
Yeah, Pinky. Yeah. Record shop. Yeah, man. That was classic. Man, give me your thoughts on Anthony Ramos. This dude is.
That guy's blowing up, man.
Yeah. And he's doing major. He did Transformers, which I don't know how good the latest one was.
That's where I first ran into him as Transformers, which he did pretty good in that Transformers.
Yeah. Hamilton, I think maybe Hamilton was like the first.
Yeah, I still hadn't really watched Hamilton.
Yeah, it's a musical. I mean, if your daughter, if Reagan like musicals, watch it, but otherwise, don't watch it.
Yeah, I never jumped on it, but yeah, he's blowing up, man. He's in the Iron. He's the bad guy in Ironheart. He's in the Twisters movie.
Yeah, how was that? I didn't want to.
It was okay. It's
another remake. Was it a remake or a sequel type?
Man, no, it wasn't a remake. It was a. I think it's a sequel. If I remember, I think it was a sequel.
Okay.
It had no connection to the first one. But I ran into him in Transformers. And then I was just like, man, this dude with this terrible hair has been blowing up, man. He's been everything blowing up out
here. Yeah. He been everywhere, it seems like lately. Monsters and Men.
Yeah. He's been busy.
Yeah. Stars Born, he was in that. I haven't seen that.
I didn't know he was in that. I didn't that with Lady Gaga and what's his name? He was blowing up there for a minute.
Yeah, he was. I don't know what happened to him.
Kind of took a little break.
Fell off. Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, he was blowing up there for a minute.
Yeah, he was in everything. Well, Hangover. I think Hangover really put him in.
Yeah, that was the most notable. Yeah, he was blowing up. But yeah, no, Anthony Ramos, man, he's making his mark, man. He's getting jobs left and right. He's getting roles out here, man.
Yeah.
He's like leading roles. He's not like the supporting cast.
Right. You know? He's not the dude in the background.
Yeah. He's doing it, man.
Yeah. So did they had a lot of military terms, GBI. Man, like I was doing research.
Some of the stuff. So here's the funny thing is like some of those stuff was created like ongoing, like going because you're always growing your military. You're always changing your military.
Yeah.
So some of these terms are kind of newly introduced, but some of them just had name changes. I knew some of them. I didn't know all of them. As a matter of fact, when I was in ROTC, we had to study the acronyms for what these things were.
Yeah.
When I was in NJROTC. Now, of course, when my family members started talking loud, I'm like, bro, stop. Like, hey. Because, man, I'm from a military family, so they weren't using all this kind of terminologies or shorthand because they weren't that high up. They were usually in battle or on leave, not leave, but they were usually stationed somewhere. But, trust me, I've heard all kinds of stuff. I'm just like, I'm going to need you to put that where I can get that. Because I don't know.
DEFCON. Yeah. We've all heard of DEFCON, but.
Yeah, some of that stuff. The things that had nicknames and why they have nicknames and for secure situations. Some of the stuff I knew, some of the stuff I didn't.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff I hadn't heard. Some I have, but it was interesting just hearing some of that.
Yeah. Yeah. We were talking about the military terms and.
Yeah, I heard
that over your head, or was that too much, or was that?
No, I think it was perfect. being a little older, I really enjoyed it because the last time I heard DEFCON 3 was at War Games, a movie called War Games. Matt Broderick, he tapped in. This is pre-internet. He tapped into what became the internet and thought he downloaded a game, but it was actually he tapped into the military and set a game called got the name, it was called Missile, and it was and he was like, we're gonna play global thermonuclear war, and he literally tapped into it. He had his computer interface with a military computer, and they were about to launch all the nukes throughout the world. And they had to come up with a way to not nuke Russia, so Russia would nuke them. And so I was familiar.
That sounds good right there.
Yeah, it's called War Games. Check it out. It came out about 1984.
Yeah, I remember that movie. Did they remake that movie? I thought.
I'm not sure.
I feel like they remade it. Maybe they didn't, but I do remember that. I do. Yeah, because they thought it was in a game, and he was like, "Wait a minute, I was hacked into the military here." Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
That's a big whoops right there.
Yeah.
But see, this is before the internet.
Yeah.
So he didn't even know what he was doing. He
didn't know what he was doing. Yeah.
Him and like 1,000 other people knew what the internet was at this time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he came out in 83.
Yeah. Yeah. So man, Idris Elba, man, with another solid role, man. It just seemed like he just stacking them up as of late. And he does the thing I think I like about him the most is he'll do some of everything. He was doing voiceover with Sonic. He did Heads of State. He did a voiceover in Zootopia.
Yeah,
those were kids. Suicide Squad, Fast and Furious. Like the dude is not in a box, and I think that's probably the biggest thing.
Now, was it just me, or at certain angles it didn't look like him?
It was not you. I was like, is that really?
Okay, that's why I'm like,
is that really him? Yeah.
Yeah, at certain angles it didn't look like him. I'm just like, is this a stunt double? Like, what they forgot what happened?
Yeah, and maybe it was just he getting older. Maybe that's what it was. But yeah, it was certain angles. Was like, is that him?
I'm like, damn, they in the Congo. It wasn't like somebody.
I'm done with you, man.
It was like it looked like they had some diplomat from the Congo at certain angles, man. I was just like, what is this?
I'm done. No comment.
Republic of the Congo. I thought maybe it was like that. They don't call the diplomats. I'm like, hey, they calling everybody, man. They calling the big guns. Like,
yeah.
Well, I'm not.
We're going there.
I was like, this ain't the right movie, man. What movie is this? Like, it didn't look like it.
Yeah, you don't know that one, buddy.
Nah, it's okay. I don't mind. Yeah, I'm good. It's just, I was just like, man, this is an African diplomat or something. I was kind of like, this don't look like Idris Elba right here, man. Who's this?
Maybe it was a stunt devil because maybe they ran out of time and they was like, all right, we got to get this other guy here.
It had to be a stunt double because at certain angles, I was just like, what movie am I watching now? Who is this?
This really wasn't. It was really no action at all in this. There wasn't no fighting. It wasn't no.
Yeah, it was suspense.
I mean, it was just suspense thriller.
And they didn't even show like people rioting in the streets. People trying to, run for cover or get out of.
I felt like the FEMA aspect was interesting because she would have. Yeah, somebody would have to have been there. That whoever, if it was anybody left,
yes,
would have had to head up that whole mission. So I get why they chose somebody from there, but I felt like they really zoned in on that FEMA piece of it.
That's why Civil War was an interesting movie to me because out of all things, the media was still left standing after the Bill of Rights and the Constitution. After all that had fallen, the press, the media was still trying to bring you up and close, like photos and like what was actually happening and what was going on. Yeah. It's an A24 movie, of course, but I enjoyed that A20. I thought the Civil War was pretty good, but I like that the fact that the irony of out of all of this, as much as we can't trust the media at some points, and we can't trust local news at some point, but all of a sudden the media is still standing. It's still like but they're still true journalists, I guess. Yeah, we're trying to bring you,
everything. It's like the war going on, and you got the guys with the vest.
Yes,
press them. Yeah,
that's exactly
they willing to die to show you what's going on.
I haven't seen Civil War. You should check it out.
From Miami.
Yeah, right, exactly. Get out of here, man. That umbrella ain't gonna save you, man.
Right, exactly. You a goner. You and the cameraman.
Yeah, man. 60 mile per hour winds. You got an umbrella, man. Yeah. Down the street, somebody push your car.
Yeah. That umbrella down the street, the camera down the street.
Yeah, stop.
Yeah, that's dedication.
I would be in the studio. Tell God I said hi.
Mama, I love you.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
I'll be seeing Jesus soon. Anybody got anything I want to tell me? Tell them.
You pick up my drugs, man?
All right.
Appreciate it. Hey, so A24, side note, A24 did the Smashing Machine, which is the new
Rock.
A lot of people been talking about it.
Yeah. Because he can't be acting like The Rock all the time. He gonna have to get serious.
Man, come on, man. Yeah, you can't just punch somebody.
Right.
Be the
raising the eyebrow.
The muscle man comedy guy. You can't always do that. What's up, man?
Kevin Hart. Anthony.
Yeah, don't do any more movies with him, please.
Don't do any more Hollywood either. I mean,
which I heard they were supposed to be doing a movie. There was something. They wanted them to redo something. I don't know what it was, but I'm just like, stop, man. I can't remember because they were like, would this work out with Kevin Hart and The Rock? I don't know what movie it was, but they were saying like, oh, can these two remake this movie? I'm like, stop, man. Stop.
No, the answer is no. That's
right.
That's the answer. Ain't no reason.
Unless you mean, can they put their money together and make that movie?
Nah.
Their own money, yeah.
Yeah, that's
but it was just a fan rumor thing. But I can't remember what movie it was now. But it was just like, really, this is who you want to do this movie?
Yeah.
Stop. No. Nobody's
Yeah.
Nobody's watching this.
So man, we all know the ending and what it brought. We talked about it earlier, but I just wanted to kind of touch on it where the ending of films like this obviously leave to discussion and to us talking about it, people writing about it. And I think that's where a lot of the mixed reviews came in. Like I said, man, it was either one side or the other. It wasn't a lot of in between.
Yeah. It's kind of like I've said before, we watch movies fast. We watch movies for entertainment. Sometimes we want to check out and we don't want to be deep, but unfortunately that's what movies do. We talked about it a few weeks ago, being woke.
Yeah.
Playlists, your music playlist, being aware of things. That's what movies do. They make you think, like A-Trap said, they make you have conversations with 5 people, with 10 people, with 100 people. Right. That's 500 people. That's what then a movement starts. Like, why is this not being talked about? We need to talk about this.
Why are these things not happening?
It's definitely one of those things where if they go back and watch it and take their time and think about, oh, you know what? This could happen right now. But see, they're watching it because, oh, Idris Elba, he gonna be great. Oh, Rebecca Ferguson, she's in it. Oh, she's gonna be great. But then it's like, oh, ain't no actress. Oh, they ain't blowing no cars. They ain't robbing no banks. Ain't no love story. It's like they want those movies. They're kind of like, well, they ain't doing nothing in this movie. What's the point? They're not even in the same room. It's like
it's deeper than the surface. It's one of those deeper than the surface movies.
Yes, the stuff is there, but people want to be entertained, and they don't want to have to try to, unfortunately, provoke thought. But we're living in a time where provoking thought is very important right now. But unfortunately, it's a lost art among them. So, I definitely. Yeah, I enjoyed this movie. I mean, it caught my attention quick. As soon as I saw The House of Dynamite, I was like, I don't even know who is this. I'm watching it.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't even know who is this.
And to prove your point of the entertainment, it was number one. It was number one for at least a week.
Yeah.
And it was just when you watch that trailer, you already you in.
It's got you.
In. Now maybe you didn't watch the whole thing, but that don't matter. If you probably watch it for at least a minute, if they got the same stats like YouTube do, if you watch it for at least a minute, that count. That count.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be an underrated movie, and and after my time, it'll be a cult classic. Somebody will revisit this movie, and it will be.
I totally agree.
And I don't doubt that this will come true. This what will happen in here will happen, and then we'll go back and be like, you remember that movie, A House of Dynamite?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, look at Red Dawn. It wasn't that great of a movie, but there's a possibility that we could be invaded. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That you could never rule. It might not be in our time, may not be in my time, but
Long kiss goodnight. Long kiss goodnight. They said, man, we're gonna blow up a building in New York and we're gonna blame the Muslims. You can't make up 3,800 people dying. 3 years.
That's what I'm saying. That's why, that's why I tell my son, like, when these movies, I was like, nobody just sit in a dark corner and said, "Oh, I'm gonna bring this concept. I'm gonna do this." No, it was inspired by whether it was a small act and it was put out real quick, or it was created by a catastrophic act that is lingering and has ripple effects.
Yeah. And like we've been talking about imagination, you take something that happened, your imagination, you put that together, and then there you go. You got
right. It's like Jeff Daniels, where he said, like, if you go back and watch Newsroom, Newsroom is the spitting image of what is happening right now with the media, the administration, and just the air and just the level of politics right now. Newsroom is, man, I think that's on Netflix, right? I mean, I think that's back on HBO to watch, I think. But Newsroom, just that opening monologue, that first scene, that first episode, where he's kind of like sitting on the stage and then
he's just sick and tired, man. He's tired.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Newsroom.
That might be the greatest news television show in the history of TV.
Yeah, Newsroom is definitely it.
And it was slept on. It
Really was. And he even said, which I ran into one of his interviews again, where he had said that if they brought it back today, he said he can't even imagine how it would be now. They wouldn't be able to keep up, because it's like it's constantly changing. Things are constantly. It's almost like a Law and Order, but Newsroom. They're gonna pull everything from actual articles.
Right,
They're gonna pull things.
Yeah, they're gonna pull up from
there's no way we can keep up. He said, because there's something always changing. There's something always. He's like, we would be out of our minds trying to keep up with what's happening in today's political environment. Like he would love to do it, but he just knows we won't be able to keep up. Like this.
So it was a news show, like about a CNN type.
Yep.
AVA News Network, and the one thing about them, you know how it'd be like H-Rap shot Ben.
Yeah.
But then the real story, H-Rap shot through Ben's shoulder to save Wilkes.
Yeah.
And the whole world was H-Rap shot Ben. And then and they would just wait on the story to tell the truth.
The real.
They would wait till they collected all the information before releasing the story. They just didn't want to jump on A-Trap shot Ben kind of thing, or something like that. They didn't want to. They were gonna be like,
there was a guy standing next to Ben who had a gun on Erica. He didn't know H-Rap had a gun, so H-Rap had to shoot through your shoulder to kill him to save your wife. But CNN, MSNBC, Fox, H-Rap shot Ben. In a minute they gonna go arrest H-Rap. They would just like they the news now.
Yeah. They just take the low hanging fruit and they run with that, no matter if it's true or not. And they don't try to come back and course correct either. They run with that thing.
Yeah, they run with it. That's what they said. They want the hottest news and they want it now. And what leads? Well, hey, what do you say? If it leads, it bleeds, man.
Yeah.
It was wonderful, man. You should, if you get a chance. Well, add it to your list.
All right, exactly. Let me write that down.
Yeah, the Newsroom, man. Put it on your backlist, man.
Yeah, put it on there. All right, man. So let's get to some final thoughts. Mike, rating. Before we do that, let me read the ratings. 6.4 out of 10 IMDb, 76% Rotten Tomatoes, 75 out of 100 Metacritic.
Not bad.
But hey, that trailer. There was another film that was on there on Netflix. Man, it was a war film. I'm trying to think of the name. I watched it like one Saturday night. I couldn't look away. But it was they were kind of in the woods, and they were I'll think about it. But they were in the woods, and they were kind of they were on a mission, and then they ended up getting ambushed, and they were trying to get back. And then Russell Crowe was talking to everybody through his headset. He was like the let me see if I can find it real quick.
That sounds familiar, but I don't think I know.
But anyway, yeah, this is one of those where if you catch that trailer, it's no way you're not gonna watch it at some point. It's just one of those that you're gonna watch. So for me, I'm gonna give it a 3.5. I think it was good, not necessarily great, but it was good. Left you on the edge of your seat. You know, and it's no better than that. No better film to leave you thinking and wondering and talking. So
yeah.
Hey, Trap.
I'll give it the exact same thing for the exact same reasons.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. Yeah, same for me too. I mean, it's right there, and we just said it. It's like the imagination aspect of it. It doesn't need to be anymore. You know, it's like we don't even need a sequel to this if they try to, or some kind of spinoff.
Yeah, no. Nah.
It's definitely, like I said, her style of directing is what I like. I mean, like I said, it definitely had some elements of Zero Dark 30. I didn't watch Detroit. Thumbs up again. Why do I always get this effing thumbs up?
I don't know. Eh? Somebody like you.
But yeah, I her style of directing, I enjoyed. Actually, I have the Hurt Locker over there with Zero Dark 30. But yeah, no, I think it was, like I said, it caught my attention, just the name. I didn't even watch the trailer just yet. I was like, oh, what's this? Then I clicked on it. Then I'm like, oh, I gotta watch this. Start.
I had someone refer it to me a month ago when it first came out.
Yeah.
It was like, you like this, and I was like,
yeah. And one of the best things Netflix has ever done, when you go to that thumbnail and you stay on it long enough for them to start playing that trailer, it's the best thing they could have done. Then it just slowly goes into the movie. So you're like, oh well, I guess I'm going to watch it.
Right, exactly. You got me here now.
Yeah, you got me here now. Even though I gotta go to work in a couple hours, I'm gonna go ahead and still watch this.
We'll roll it.
But Land of Bad, that was the other film I was talking about.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna check it out tonight.
I'll check that out.
Russell Crowe is like he's the AF captain, and then you got the guys in the field, but he's directing them from like what he can see from like a drone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
hey, I can breathe, and y'all look like people now. Y'all don't look like this.
It look like we got Blur.
Yeah.
All right, so thank you everybody for tuning in. As always, we appreciate your support. And man, coming up next week, and unfortunately, it's my anniversary, so I'm not gonna be here, which I hate it because I definitely want to.
You want to hold off a week?
Yeah, we just save it.
I mean,
anyway.
It's gonna be fresh, but I don't know. It may still be in the top 10 by.
I'm 1,000% sure it'll still be in the top 10.
Yeah, it's still Eddie Murphy though.
All right, let's wait then. But being Eddie, let's play this trailer real quick. We'll come back to end things. But man, we need this. The only disappointing part.
I couldn't believe how short it was.
Yeah,
90 minutes.
Hour and 45 minutes. And Eddie sounded like Eddie did it, so maybe he just wanted to get this in.
A little over 90 minutes.
This amount of time, but let's play this. We'll be right back. Oh man, this definitely needed to happen. Almost past due, but I think it's the right timing though, man. He's done everything we could possibly want him to do. So I'm 100% looking forward to that. So not next week, but the 24th, we will do Being Eddie.
What about that, Wilkes? Next week.
Yeah, we good.
What?
Fantastic Four.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah, we good.
Cool.
My boy Galactus finally on the screen. My boy Galactus finally out here.
Is that it's on Disney?
It's on Disney. Yeah, I think it came out like over the weekend.
It came out Saturday, and then
cool. All right, let's go ahead and close this out, A-Trap. Before you do that though, talk about what you touched on today.
I talked about the way to build a community, and basically I laid out a blueprint on how to build a community.
Okay.
You have to be informed, and then you must identify the problems. Then you must have instead of looking for friends, get comrades. See, comrades is a word that is only bandied about in political situations. Your comrades have the same agenda as you. They are not your friends. And we must identify family, community, nation, and then we'll be able to identify, and then now you understand it, like us, we're part of the same community. Me and my children and my lady's children, and then that is our family. And then us, we're the community, and then we're the nation up under that. And then there are certain people like our Latino brothers and sisters, the Jewish brothers and sisters, our working class white brothers and sisters of all sex. They are comrades. And I believe Black people want everybody to be their friend, but they have their own agenda. They're not wrong for saying, yeah, okay, y'all got that, but this is what we need.
Right.
And we don't want to differentiate between friend or community, clan, and comrade. And that's what we need to do. The information is knowing what you do, identify what you don't know and what power that you need. Like, for example, two of the biggest arguments in the United States of America when you are working class and Black are, I can't vote because I'm a felon. I want to participate, but you get stripped down to nothing once you make an offense. And I think we should change that. That way you'll be a full citizen. Because how are you gonna tell me I'm 18-year-old H-Rap and I'm in a situation where I'm surviving, not living, and I choose to sell narcotics? That's a young man's decision.
Yeah.
40-year-old H-Rap shouldn't still be paying for that. If I've gone to the penitentiary and I got out, I was an ideal prisoner, and then I'm an ideal citizen, and now I'm not eligible for a student loan because I made a stupid. But then you're gonna tell me simultaneously that my brain isn't developed fully until I'm 25. So you're gonna hold an 18-year-old decision against me?
Yeah.
And then start reinstituting information about vocation. One of the things about vocation, like, sorry, I got off. So you fix that felony thing, and then child support. It shouldn't be weaponized. Child support shouldn't cripple either parent. It should be exactly what it is: the support of the child. If we can send $40 billion to Argentina, we can help Miss Jackson and Mr. Jackson take care of Junior Jackson with that child until they get on track. When you look at places like Germany, I know of this man, he Somalian and American, right? They both parents are Black, but one of them from Somalia, one of them American. He was born in Germany. He got caught selling drugs here. They deported him back to Germany. He's doing the same thing over there. But here's the difference. When he went to penitentiary in Germany, they gave him a voucher to obtain when he got out. They gave him a key to an apartment and a voucher to go get a bachelor's degree. He's killing it now. Mm-hmm. So is it crime and punishment, or is it crime and rehabilitation? So we can get those things done in the event that we engage. We must engage with our past, our present. We must, what is called Sankofa, understand your past so you know where you are right here, and then you can move to the future. Then identify who's against you. Like today, the Democratic Party sold us out totally.
Yeah.
Sold working class America out. Period. for a promise. They didn't even get anything. For a promise.
Right.
You got the president doing everything wrong. Everybody mad at the other party, and y'all gonna cave. So now we need to engage with each other. You know, we need to have a conversation, and then the everybody in your clan, everybody in Will's clan, everybody in my clan need to come together and have a conversation, and then we build a structure from there, and then we prepare for the future. And that's what I talked about today. And it's just sad, you know. Today was a line to me. The government drew a line in the sand. That to me they said, "Yeah, y'all could have power, but we're not going to allow you to have that power.
Right?
You could really take over this thing, but now we're gonna fold." Then
just after off a midterm election, and this is what you're doing,
right? You get more people in the House. You literally are about to take over the House of Representatives. You're literally about to take over the Senate, and then you go, well, you know, no. You have every union in the United States of America mad at this group,
right? And
you go, well, let's work together. No, you don't do it that way. No,
right?
You don't catch your significant other in the bed, catch us stealing, and then right when the divorce court go, well, maybe we need counseling. No,
it's too late.
No,
too late.
So
crazy,
and that's what we did. So I said, man, we stop looking for friends, look for comrade. Comrade is a person with the same political view as you, same agenda as you, and you are walking in lockstep with them. But when they get what they want, you get what you want. Go to your neutral corners and just cool out.
Yeah.
So that's what I talked about today.
All right. Make sure to check that out. The End of the Bench Media. Let me get that scrolling down at the bottom.
And no matter how good 2 oatmeal cookies are, don't drink whole milk when you're older than 40, else you'll get a sinus headache that will not stop.
Hey, I'm surprised you ain't got more than that.
Yeah. I would rather have more than that than this. Because more than that does not hurt. Yeah. This hurts.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead and close us out.
No milk.
Don't do it.
No milk, no whole milk, no matter how good those oatmeal cookies. Shout out to the people at Matt's. Y'all make great oatmeal cookies, but 2% is all I can get. But with that being said, we will see y'all. He Wilkes, I'm Rap. See y'all 165 hours from now, where the A-team will do the Fantastic. We will be next week. We'll be changing it from the Fourcast to our cast. The A-team. We getting rid of this guy who don't watch shows. Fashion, and we watch things and
rework the schedule, man.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
All right.
You are now tuned to BS3 Network.